It could be a lot worse. It doesn't feel right. That's all.
From the shadow of Valley High School, Escondido's Francis Ryan Park. This is the Dave Shelton Memorial Cup 2013. Hello again, everybody. I'm Greg GK Porter for GK Sports, the online streaming company and video specialist, along with Jim Costa. This match features in the boys under 12 bracket FC Heat out of Escondido, and they're going to be in the all blue with the white numbers and white piping along their shorts, and San Clemente United in the red and black with the black numbers going from right to left. Temperatures in the 70s, the low 70s, and that's far cry from last year, our very first game last year in this tournament, and that was in the 80s last year, the temperatures. But a little different scenario this year, as the summer hasn't been quite as hot, and maybe the heat is yet to come. We'll have to see. Let's get the lineup first of all for FC Heat. Malachi Chapman is the keeper. Number 2 is Wyatt Hamilton. Number 3 is Romez Gattas. Number 5 is Kevin Rory. Number 6 is Chase McMahon. Number 7 is Jonathan Collier. Number 8 is Miguel Mota. Number 10 is Caleb Blake. 12 is Nick Sanders. 13 is Jack Clem. 14 is Romero Escamilla Zaldivar. Players that are not here for the FC Heat is Alex Jimenez, Michael Chapman, and Gage Lawton. For San Clemente United, and shift colors for all you sailors out there past and present. We are underway here at Francis Ryan Park here in Escondido, the eastern part of San Diego County. San Clemente United is head coached by Eric McManus, and the assistant coach is Chris Murray. Ball's out of play on the near side. The keeper is Lucas Patterson. Number 1 is William King. 00 is Gage Roberts. 2 is Ian Fu. 3 is Daniel Toscano. 4 is Sammy Perez. 5 is Mac Up. Number 17 is Kyle Troca. Number 8 is Bo Merritt. 9 is Leo Sanchez. 10 is Jonas Perez. Number 23 is John Rudnicki. Number 27 is Matty Economos. And number 55 is Jack Hopkins. Ball out of play, or actually a save by the keeper. FC Heat, Malachi Chapman, his first save of the match. Nil-nil your score here in the second minute. FC Heat sending it forward now, a touch by Up. As they get in transition now, Rudnicki. Service into the box, and a save and a collision there. The keeper, Malachi Chapman. It's going to turn out to be a free kick on the foul. First foul of the match for San Clemente United. San Clemente United now, Merritt, and then on the near side, chasing it down is John Rudnicki. Rudnicki sends it forward. Looking for Soroka. He didn't get it, but his teammate did, but then that ball is intercepted and sent out wide. Rudnicki on it now. Cuts it inside now, and his teammate can't get to it as in the center defense. They're able to stand strong there and send that ball wide, but now back on it. San Clemente United trying to go further and already testing that central defense, and central defense doing a pretty good job for the FC Heat so far. On the near side, FC Heat trying to collect out of their own back. And up to midfield. A touch there by Caleb Blake. Wanted to go out wide, it was intercepted. Now up forward. And Soroka on the near side. Rudnicki runs onto it. Dispossessed there momentarily, but Rudnicki gets back to it. Tries to send it forward. They're tough into space, and it goes all the way over for a save by Malachi Chapman. And Chapman gets his second save of the match. Three shots now for San Clemente United. On the soccer ball is Jonas Perez. Trying to go forward, but it cannot, as Chase McMahon sending that ball upfield. And it goes out of play. It'll be a throw-in for San Clemente United. 0-0 here in the first few minutes of the match, the fourth minute now. Francis Ryan Park, the shadow of Valley High School. Cal South sanctioned tournament. Dave Shelton Memorial Tournament. Sent right at Malachi Chapman, and Chapman collects it. His third save of the match. And up to midfield. That was up. Now the nearest side. Trying to collect. in their own deep back. San Clemente down the near side, and that ball goes out of play. So the FC Heat will throw it in out of their own defensive half in a 0-0 match. You're watching this one in high definition. 25 feet up in the air. Sights and sounds being brought to you by Jim Costa. It's high def camera. Throw in. Near side, Bo Merritt. In towards the box now, trying to get a strike there. They work it to the wide side as Economos chasing it down. And he gets to it and sends it back upfield now to Perez. Perez runs onto it. Time and space. In the green cleats, sending it to the central now. Bo Merritt. A high line now. San Clemente United sending that ball to the near side. And it's going to go out of play as too much pace on it that time. John Rudnicki trying to chase it down and ran out of real estate on the near side. Now he heads it after the throw-in. Might have been an illegal throw-in. No, it is not. Just wants him to throw it in again. Center ref, 25-minute halves, if I did not mention it. As we are now in the 6th minute of the match. It'll be a total of 50, no overtime. Bracket play. You throw in now for Mark up. We got a whistle and a foul. So the FC Heat now will have their second free kick of the match. Second foul of the match for San Clemente United. Escamilla Zaldivar sending that ball forward. And a save is made by Lucas Patterson.
Daniel, get up the feet! Come on! Get up the feet!
San Clemente United in the deep back. On the near side, they do work with Rudnicki. The quick touch there by Sanchez. And they send that ball, and they're on sides. With it now as Sanchez, a great opportunity, cuts it inside, and he gets another shot on a save, and they're able to collect it in that box. Always have to be careful of handballs in that 18-yard box, a penalty area they call it. And sometimes it is the kids under 10 playing and not 18 yards out. 0-0, your score. Sanchez with a great opportunity to put it in the back of the net. Not able to do so on a nice save by Chapman. Malachi down to his wallet to make that save. And here they come again, the red and black of San Clemente United, and not able to get that touch there. Collision there, and not a foul called. And the deep back, Toscano collecting and sending that ball out to the wide. Toscano asks for it to feed, he gets it. And they continue up on a transition, a service into the box now. They have a player that's free, and coming out is Chapman off his line. Nice play by Malachi Chapman again. Get his 5th save of the match. But San Clemente United putting the shots, and that is not a good thing if you're the FC Heat. The more and more shots come at you, the more and more chance to put it in the back of the net. On your GK Sports, with you along with Jim Costa, enjoying the action. Hopefully you are with your beverage and your snack as it warms up a little bit here in Escondido, but a very, very comfortable morning. Down the channel there for the San Clemente United, and a shot, and it'll go wide of frame. That is the 7th shot for San Clemente United in this match. It must have been off of an FC Heat player And so now they're going to get a corner kick. Jonas Perez will take the CK. It's the first one of the match for San Clemente United. The outswinger trying to get somebody to head it in the back of the net. A bunch of players, and it goes up over frame. They did get a touch. Weren't able to put it in the back of the net. Set pieces, you always want to try to connect with a good quality shot. Not quite the quality shot they wanted that time. FC Heat. Who only have 2 shots in the match.
Good ball. Get in the box, Leo.
On the move there is Perez, and it goes out of play, and he'll get another corner kick. Second corner kick. See who's going to take it this time. Looks like it's going to be Leo Sanchez to take it. And it's 0-0 match. Lee, you're enjoying all the action. And coming off his line, and Malachi Chapman, very active, and he finds that soccer ball. Boy, that was dangerous that time because he was way off his line. Sent all the way down and out of play. But Chapman now has 6 saves in the match. 9 shots now for the black and red. Here in the 11th minute of the match. Here's Sanchez looking for somebody to run onto it in the central, and it just had too much pace on it for Economos to get to it. On the near side, trying to continue on with it is Rudnicki, and he does. He sends that ball just in front of his teammate, that time Soroka. But they do get a shot and a save. My Chapman again. Chapman has been up to the task here in the first half. And it's 0-0 match. Down to Central. It's a match starting to remind me of one that we had at the end of last year in the Coronado Holiday Cup between a couple of teams. FC Heat now trying to get something going, although those matches were only 30 minutes because of the rain that had happened the night before. Played over there at Coronado High's Niedermeyer Field. The ones that were scheduled at Tidelands Park. Sent all the way down on a shot. And a save by Chapman. Not a problem there. Him this time, as he's had some more difficult saves. Not a lot of subs in this match so far. The 13th minute of the match. Central ref, or I should say the center ref, has the official time. FC Heat down the left flank. Not many shots in this game, but they're going to try to take one now. Into the 18-yard box it goes. To the near side. They collect, still get possession now in the box. Trying to do something that time was Caleb Blake. But that ball was a heavy touch and past the goal line. And so now there will be a goal kick and a substitution coming in. A couple of players coming in, 55 Jack Hopkins and be coming in when he gets a chance. Along with William King, number 1, when they get a chance. Here in the 14th minute in a 0-0 match. Dominated most of the touches been by the visitors from the Orange County area, San Clemente United. Greg GK Porter along with Jim Costa with you, bringing you the sights and sounds for GK Sports, the video specialists and online streaming company. Nearly had this one streamed today, but it's coming. I've been saying this for a while now, but it gets closer and closer. And a handball. It'll be a free kick for the FC Heat. Getting their third free kick of the match. And now down the right flank. Zaldivar being pressured. Sent toward the 18, but collecting in the deep back. San Clemente United, touched by Sanchez. And they send it down the channel. Looking for somebody to run onto it. That's Soroka. Soroka beating a defender. Takes a shot and he misses. Wide of frame as diving to get to it is Chapman. Chapman recording his 9th save of the match. And that is the 11th shot. Here in the 15th minute of the match. FC Heat starting to get a little bit more possession time in the defensive half of San Clemente United. They cannot continue it, at least not right now. As it goes forward, they have more of a high line. But you always have to be careful with that high line. Here's Rudnicki now. He's had some touches in this match. He accelerates towards the 18-yard box. He's got his teammate Sanchez. He's marked heavily, but he gets a shot off. It's deflected wide, and let's see. Going to be an offsides call. So a free kick. Now for the FC Heat. That is their 4th free kick of the match. And here they come, FC Heat. Here in Escondido. Right here in their own city, playing in the Dave Shelton Memorial. Romero, Escamilla, Zaldivar, nice step over now. He sends it forward now for Clem, but it's taken away. And protecting in the space was Daniel Toscano, who sent it out of play. So it'll be a throw-in here in this bracket play match at Dave Shelton Memorial. Here in the 17th minute of the match. A 25-minute half. Right outside the 18-yard box. Trying to continue on as Romero, Escamilla, Zaldivar getting to it, but a heavy touch that time and a throw-in. Zaldivar trying to get it again. He couldn't control it, and it's out of play. So gaining a little bit more real estate is San Clemente United along that right flank. This segment of the match is brought to you by Wham Aviation Books. Wham Aviation Books is an online bookstore that specializes in meeting your aviation book needs, but also they offer cheap textbooks for all subjects. So visit them on the web at www.whambooks.webs.com. That's WAMBOOKS. And remember that Wham Aviation Books is where knowledge takes off. Down the central, let us shot on a goal! Go, 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 go! The good transition by San Clemente United, and they get the coup de grace, what they've been looking for in the first half, and they get it in the 18th minute on a goal by Jack Hopkins. Webs.com. That's WAMBOOKS. And remember that Wham Aviation Books is where knowledge takes off. Down the central, let us shot on a goal! Go, 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 go! The good transition by San Clemente United, and they get. So it is 1-0. And now coming into the match is Matty Economos, number 27 for San Clemente United. So Jack Hopkins, a beautiful run and a finish into the back of the net. Trying to help his team get the result today in the first match in bracket play. His boys under 12 right here at a very comfortable Francis Ryan Park here in Escondido. And now down the right flank, San Clemente United on the move. with Jonas Perez doing work. A player goes down. Perez still staying after the soccer ball. It goes past the goal line. And it is going to be a corner kick. And now, correction on that. Won't be a corner kick. As it's going to be a free kick to foul into space. San Clemente United. The 5th free kick of the match now for FC Heat. Down 1-0 here in the first half. Now in the 20th minute. Got about 4 or 5 minutes left to go in the match in this first half of it. Stepping over, nicely done that time, was Jack Cliff. Blake trying to get a hold of it, could not. And here's Sammy Perez. Ball was intercepted, and in the deep back, they're able to collect it and send it forward. Was doing work that time was King, and King involved again. On the near side with Economos. Economos beating a defender and stops it. It's back and coming into play is King. King dropping it back now. Over to Perez as they work their passing game. It's the way soccer is the most beautiful part of it. Merritt, near side, Radecki, and he might not be able to get to it. He hustles after it and gets it and sends it in the box. Looking for another strike now. They have a player to central, and he just couldn't get the strike that time. And they do have a strike now from outside the box by Radecki. Trying to get his teammate. That Sanchez takes a shot, and it goes off of a player. Thankfully for FC Heat, it wasn't a handball. And now a shot from distance, and it hit the post. Oh, it hit the post. Sammy Perez nearly scored. They still have possession again. Buzzing around, trying to get another strike is the red and black. And finally, the all blue with white numbers able to send that ball out of their defensive third, and particularly in their 18-yard box. But a good flurry there again by San Clemente United, continuing to get some shots, continuing to put pressure on keeper Malachi Chapman and the defenders. Although they did play well in that 18-yard box. Otherwise, it might have been 2-0. San Clemente United has 2 fresh players coming in. And that is 00 Gage Roberts and also number 24. Quite get his number. We'll check that at halftime. And nevertheless, if we miss any substitution, the players coming in for either team, we will mention them as they touch that soccer ball. Here in the 22nd minute there, hustling after it was Hopkins, but he was routed off the soccer ball. And down that left flank, and it goes out of play. 1-0, San Clemente United leads. Jack Hopkins, the goal. On it now there is Fu. Ian Fu working it to the central of Perez. Down at central, they got a player. He's on sides though. And that was Economos, but he was dispossessed. But now they have Sanchez. He takes a shot and it goes wide of frame. Leo Sanchez says, I'm going to take a shot anyway. Let's see what happens. Might be able to score on it. 13 shots in the match for San Clemente U. Leading 1-0. Here in the 23rd minute. Maybe a minute or so officially left to go in the first half. Here's King running onto it. King now with his soccer ball. King zigzagging around, finding his teammate, but his teammate gave it away, and that was Economos. And so FC Heat, but King comes into space. It goes off his cleat, though, and FC Heat will throw it in. Jonathan Collier will throw it in from the near side. His team wanting to try to get an equalizer here with but ticks left to go in the first half. And headed forward by Collier. Down to central. They've got a play going, but getting back there is Toscano. Nice play. He had to get back because Clem had something going down the central. On the near side. With it is Toscano. And his pass was intercepted. He was looking for his teammate. 24. And now here is Sanchez. Leo goes out wide, sends a nice ball out wide for Roberts. The service, header with his heel. Oh, that was a nice play by Jack Hopkins. If he scores on that, that's one of those special plays that you'll see in U Sports. But that is the end of the first half with the score. San Clemente United leads 1-0 on Jack Hopkins' goal over the FC Heat. Stick with us. We will be back with action in the second half of the Dave Shelton Memorial Cup 2013. Action set to get underway here in the second half at Francis Ryan Community Park. And shift colors for all you sailors out there, past and present. We're underway in the second half. Total of 5 free kicks for FC Heat. They only had a total of 2 shots. But Malachi Chapman was their star as he had a total of 9 saves as they are going from right to left in the second half. San Clemente United, they had a total of 13 shots or 2 saves, 2 corner kicks, and 3 fouls. Leading 1-0 on Jack Hopkins' goal at around the 15th minute. Soccer can be a tale of 2 halves, so we will see what happens here in the second half. It could be a different thing in the second half, or it could be more of the same. And San Clemente United grabbing the 1-0 lead, but that is not an insurmountable lead. Oftentimes the coach is talking to the players, and sometimes early in the morning players are really not warmed up or in the game, but then once the game gets going, it's a different deal. And adjustments are made as well in soccer.
Push up. Go on, Jack.
Down to central. As running onto it is Matty Economos. Economos now, and a save by Chapman again. Oh, he makes another great save. Makes 2 of them here. Economos had an opportunity to give him a 2-0 lead, but there again goes Chapman, getting his 11th save. The 10th one was on Economos. A total of 15 shots in the match now. 50-50 ball. Trying to get to it was Hopkins. Could not. However, they have that possession. They spent a lot of possession time in the first half in the defensive third of the all blue with white numbers, the FC Heat. In the 18-yard box, a pass in the central of the box. They try to get a strike. And coming out with it is the FC Heat. Going upfield. Sent all the way down on a long ball. Looking that time for Collier. And Collier chases after it as he didn't initially get to it. It went behind him. And Collier putting pressure on King, and King clears it. Maybe a substitution as one of the players on San Clemente United is smarting, but he's not going to come in time. King knocks it out. And the throw in for the FC Heat, down 1-0. Action now in the 29th minute of the match. They only play 50. In this bracket play match at the Dave Shelton Memorial, and sent all the way down, but way wide of frame. That time by Romero Escamilla Zoldivar, number 14. The FC Heat. Nevertheless, it's recorded as a shot. They get their 3rd shot of the match. Into the match now is number 5. Up.
Good. Push up. Push up. Push up.
Here's Sanchez. Had some good quality touches in the first half. Sends it forward now to Rudnicki, or that's Economos rather. Economos takes a shot and a goal! Go, 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 go! Matty Economos on a beautiful shot and hits it over the outstretched Malachi Chapman for the second goal. Sanchez had some good quality touches in the first half. Sends it forward now to Rudnicki, or that's Economos rather. Economos takes a shot and a goal! Go, 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 go! Matty Economos for the red and black of San Clemente United, getting that one in the 30th minute of the match.
Go, Matty. Go, Matty. Go, Matty. Good, William. That's okay. Go, Matty. Push up.
Chasing it down is Economos. Economos has it again. He sends it in the box now, looking for a runner, and it is cleared out at the last moment that time in the central. But AFC Heat saw an FC Heat team on a girls' side last tournament, last year's tournament, where they scored 13 goals against the team from Ramona. That was the very first game that we did with GK Sports. And then that same team found themselves in the championship ahead, then lost by a goal. So an FC Heat team did play well in the girls under 12 bracket last year, the Dave Shelton Memorial.
Good, William. That's William. Good. Good, William.
Moda, or actually that was Bo Merritt. Merritt now again sends it out wide. Up now, runs onto it.
There we go.
Up now towards the box. Sends a ball past the goal line. And let's see, was it touched out by the FC Heat? It was, so it'll be a corner kick for San Clemente United. This will be only their third corner kick of the match. San Clemente United, head coached by Eric McManus, and he has actually played for some teams over in England. He was a professional player at one time. English Premier League, and that league, that famous league, has just gotten started again. Play in 2013 in the fall. And knocked out by the FC Heat. So again, another opportunity for San Clemente United, leading 2-0. And in the corner, an Inswinger shot over top of the net. And it goes past the goal line, and it's going to be a goal kick. Substitutions now for San Clemente United. John Rudnicki is back into the match. And Leo Sanchez comes out. Here's Malachi Chapman. Played himself a whale of a match. He and his team is down 2-0. But without some of the great saves that he's made, they could be down 5 or 6-0. Because the shots have come at he and his defenders in this match from San Clemente United. Here is Gage Roberts, but then dispossessed. Sent to the midfield. They only have a couple players in the deep back, and there's King getting to it, sending it forward off the cleat of Rudnicki. Going forward, but chasing it down there is Wyatt Hamilton. And that ball goes past the goal line, or was it past the far side touch line? So it is going to be a throw-in far side touchline. And not able to control it. It's the FC Heat to try to go upfield. So now here's Bo Merritt. Intercepted. Zaldivar, nice move. Sends it to a runner from the back. And that is Blake. Blake and Zaldivar, they team up, can't get it. And now it is sent forward, but in a deep back, nicely done. San Clemente United sending that ball all the way down for a quick transition on the long ball, and Economos did get a deflection onto it to Chapman, and Chapman able to make the save. And coming out with it, the FC Heat. Plenty of space. That time was Rory. Rory upfield. Sends that ball forward to Collier. Collier now, 1v1, a step over. Collier tries to go further, but taken away that time by Toscano. Nice play to space, but Collier gets it back. It goes out of play, and they'll be able to throw it in. Collier trying to continue forward, but Toscano says, I'm not going to have any of it, and gave him a lot of problems there in the space. But they'll get a free kick as there's a foul on the play. And a left-footed try is going wide of the 18-yard box now for the FC Heat. That by Zaldivar. It goes out of play, and it'll be a throw-in. 2-0 is your score here in the second half of action. The Dave Shelton Memorial Cup 2013. And the 36th minute of the match. They only play 50. Into the 18 now. Couple of headers by San Clemente United, getting it out of danger. In their deep back. They have to be careful, though. Just outside of 18, and now it's back in their 18 again. And continuing to try to go forward. Blake's Moda had intercepted it, but then he gave it right to one of the defenders who sent it forward. Now here's Zaldivar. Zaldivar, nice move, as you see. Improvising with that soccer ball and sending it down into the defensive third as they can't go any further. Malachi Chapman now. Chapman looking for somebody to get the ball to. It's intercepted. And again, they're playing in their defensive third. Now it's in the box now. Hopkins and a save again. Beautiful defensive play, getting back to help out. Anytime you get a defender to help out that time, when your keeper is beat, that's a beautiful part of soccer, defensively. So sometimes that'll happen. A number of players coming in now for San Clemente United. Jonas Perez is into the match. Number 9, Leo Sanchez back into the match. Might have missed one. Maybe Sroka is back into the match. And nevertheless, we will mention them as they touch the soccer ball in his 2-0 match. Dave Shelton Memorial Cup 2013. Greg G.K. Porter, along with Jim Costa, bringing you the sights and sounds on a very comfortable morning, late morning now, here in Escondido. First day of action. Sanchez with it, sends it out wide, wants to have a teammate run onto it, and does so. It's marked heavily, though, sends it back upfield of Sammy Perez. Perez getting away from a defender, and ball is out of play on the near side. They try to keep possession, and getting after it is Sanchez. Sanchez trying to weave his way around two players. But Zaldivar getting to the soccer ball and dispossesses him and sends it upfield. The high line. Boy, that could have been dangerous as Toscano had to make sure he got to that soccer ball, and he did. Send it out of play. Toscano hitting it backwards, and you don't want to do that. Perez retrieves it into the central. Header by Sanchez. A whiff by Zaldivar. He didn't get all of the soccer ball he wanted. It goes out of play. And a throw in now for Sammy Perez. Good look at him on the near side. Sammy stopping that soccer ball nicely. It's intercepted. A nice play there in the space by Nick Sanders. But they can't go any further. And therein lies a lot of what's happened in this match. Why they are down 2-0. Having a problem being able to keep sustained possession. And when they do, defensively, San Clemente United has stiffened up in the box. Now, offensively, in the box, a save. He doesn't know where it's at, and it goes past the goal line. But he got his hands on it. The soft hands of Malachi Chapman for his 13th save of the match. The total now, 17 shots for San Clemente United, and another corner kick, the 5th of the match. The in-swinger on the low side is intercepted and sent on a line drive out of that box by FC Heat. And far enough, the red and black to still maintain possession. They send it down to Central. The 50-50 ball. Who's going to come out with it? Getting the quick touch there was Stroka. And intercepted, sent back upfield. Sammy Perez hustling there, doing work into space. Going down the right flank, and it's headed out of, or driven out of play on the near side by the FC Heat. This segment of the match is brought to you by Wham Aviation Books, an online bookstore that specializes in meeting your aviation book needs. But it also offers cheap textbooks for all subjects. So visit them on the web, www.whambooks.webs.com. And remember that Wham Aviation Books is where knowledge takes off. And down that left flank is Jonas Perez. Perez now on a move, try to go further. And a beautiful play into space by Zaldivar, not a foul. Sending it upfield now for his teammate, Collier. Collier on the move. Collier with his teammate, 2 against 3. Collier still dribbling. Gets it off to his teammate to the left and dispossessed that time. Beautiful play by Toscano. As Jack Clem dispossessed that time. As he and Collier had something going. San Clemente United showing their ability to play well on both sides of the soccer ball, offensively and defensively. As we are now close to the 45th minute. 43rd minute to be exact. Urgency time is definitely on for FC Heat. Can they find a way to get the lead cut in half and then find a way to put one in the back of the net to get the equalizer? A lot of work to do, but they're going to have to make better plays than the one they had moments ago with Collier and Jack Clem. On the left flank, in the box now. Coming off his line there was Chapman. Running on and sending one. There was Kyle Sroka, but Zaldivar got to it in the central of the box, and it's deflected, and Chapman again makes us that save again. Oh, he gets 2 more saves. As Chapman played himself a whale of a match. But then again, his team is down 2-0. A total of 19 shots in this match. And a header just missed the near post that time by Jack Hopkins. Hopkins a bid to get his second goal of the match. Just missed the near post. Dateline August 11th, 2012. In a first ever video produced by GK Sports right out of the gate, as I alluded to earlier, this match becomes one of the highest scoring outputs you will ever see in girls youth soccer by one team, as the speedy Molly Myers scored 6 goals and Julie Coltsius added a pair in leading the Escondido's FC Heat to a 13-0 victory over Ramona Intra in the Dave Shelton Memorial Tournament. This is a historical GK Sports moment. In his face, and it's a foul. And that's going to work against San Clemente United. And now their 5th foul of the match. Total of 7 free kicks now for the FC Heat. They wish that maybe 1 or 2 of those could have resulted in goals, but that has not happened. And they are down 2-0 and time running out. Here's King now with a good run. He sends it forward to Perez, and they still have it just outside of the box. Here is Economos, and he just misses it wide. Maddie has scored a goal in the 30th minute, and Jack Hopkins, he scored his in and around the 15th minute it was. Down to the last 3 or 4 minutes of the match. The near side. FC Heat. Here is Hopkins to the central and a diagonal pass. Intercepted, but then they get it back, and Sanchez sends it into the corner, but it will pass the goal line. Ian Fu is set to come in for the red and black. Had to have water breaks last year at this Dave Shelton Memorial Cup here in August. First weekend in August, but not this time. Don't know if that'll be the case tomorrow, but I doubt it. Because in the second day, it got to 100 degrees. It gets warm out here in Escondido, inland. And north of San Diego, close to 40 miles away, downtown. Sanchez in central. Stroka. Running onto it is Miguel Mota. He goes over to Chase McMahon. McMahon now sends that ball forward to Clem. Clem retains possession. Gets Chase McMahon as they slow it up. Try to keep possession. But into space, nicely done by Fu to intercept, but running onto it is Clem. Clem still on a soccer ball, showing his strides. Clem now towards the box now, slows it up, finds his teammate now, sends it towards the box, but nicely done to head it out of there. I believe that was Sanchez who did that. But they sent a shot, and it is wide of frame by Jack Clem. That being only the 4th shot of the match. He's now coming in. It's Bo Merritt back in the match for San Clemente United. Mota sending it down to central, but nicely done in the deep back by Daniel Toscano, and he has been very instrumental in why they have the 2-0 lead. Played very well, but now he's caught up forward, and they come back down. Here's Collier now. He's free. He takes a shot, and oh, it went off the top of the crossbar. Oh, he just missed an opportunity to cut into the lead by 1. If he could have just bended it down, and he could not, as it rid too high. And an electrifying shot there by Collier in the 5th one of the match for the all blue with the white numbers. Eric McManus talking about a clean sheet, and that's exactly what the FC Heat have. And they have to try and see if they can erase it, but they're running out of time now. Here's Zaldivar, left foot shot and a save, and he made the save under a lot of duress that time, and that was Lucas Patterson. Patterson only has 3 saves, but that one probably his toughest. And Zaldivar got a good shot on him. Zaldivar is tricky because he's got that left-footed shot. Sanders and then dropping it back as they try to go up forward. Here's Sanchez now. Sanchez into space. The urgency you see now by the blue and white now as they take it away. Going up the field. They feel they have a little momentum going, but taken away into space. Nicely done. Being strong is John Rudnicki sending it forward, but Zaldivar gets to it and sends it upfield. Will it stay in? A lot of English on that soccer ball, and it goes out of play. He didn't get a good strike on it. So the throw in, San Clemente United, the far side touchline. Up forward to Hopkins now, and he finds his teammate. Now Hopkins is free and off the far post that time as Hopkins a bid to try to get his second goal again. He didn't get it, but his team has 2 goals, and Hopkins was one of them early in the first half, and they win it 2-0. Entertaining match here at the Dave Shelton Memorial Cup 2013. Hopefully you've enjoyed all of the action on your GK Sports, and we'll be right back with closing comments from those who participated in his youth soccer match today. So stick with us. Back here at Francis Ryan Park here in Escondido, the final score was 2-0. San Clemente United beating Escondido's FC Heat in the boys under 12. Matty Economos scored in the 30th minute, and that really cemented the match. Jack Hopkins scored in the 15th minute. There was a total of 19 shots by San Clemente United and 15 saves by Malachi Chapman, and a lot of those were great quality saves. Great match on the side of San Clemente United, a lot of touches. FC Heat are working on their tournament. We hope you enjoyed all of it. Nevertheless, I'm Greg GK Porter for GK Sports, along with Jim Costa on the camera saying take care of yourself as always. God bless, and remember to save this one on the hard drive. Bye now from Francis Ryan Park.